Hey guys, what's going on? We have one of these TechOrbits vacuum cleaner floor stands right here. This is made for the Dyson V6, V7, V8, V11, and Dyson Cyclone V10. So I figured I'd do a little installation video of how this thing goes together. So first of all, I just want to show you guys, this is it right here if y'all want to check it out. But this is, comes in this box, just a nice flat box. I'm assuming they're trying to shave on shipping because of that. And you have nice all metal construction right here, which is fantastic. This is what the inside looks like. You have your little nougats that you're gonna need to put into there. You put your little nougats right here on the front so that you can put all the accessories for the vacuum there. Then you have this piece right here, and the mount that the Dyson comes with goes on this thing right here. And then I believe this right here is where your cord is going to go through so that you can get it charged up. So it really is an all-in-one type of thing, which I love. It does have the instructions if you do need to reference those. This right here is your nice base plate for it. So you can see that it's got the holes pre-drilled right there for you. But it's got these nice heavy-duty bars on the bottom so that it gives it a good weight right there so it doesn't go toppling over. Also, it's nice and wide as well, so you get a lot more space for it to not fall. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. More surface area so that it doesn't topple over. Then we have, this looks like a little plastic guard type of thing, just to keep everything nice and contained and you don't have like, metal scratching up against something. This right here is all your nougats and bits that have kind of all been taped together and whatnot. And then we have, these are the little nougats that are gonna hold your accessories on, which I'll go and we're gonna put the accessories on these things to see how they hold up. We have quite a few Dyson accessories. You get 3 of those. This looks like a little cap for something right here. You got a couple of little plates right here. I'm not too sure exactly what those are for, so we'll have to get into that. A couple more caps. Okay, this is another one. So you have 4 accessory things. This is all your nougats and bits. I already showed you that. And what is this? Oh, this is just empty bags. Okay, so to get this thing going, first, let's bring y'all down. Y'all can't see anything. Come down. Hey, Amazon customer. Hey, it's Chris from Oklahoma. Say hi to your wife for me, Lane. All right, I will. We are doing good. How you been doing, Chris?
That's mine. It's my dragon. Circle.
D, that doesn't look right. Oh wait, unless that's this. D? I think that's, see, this right here is D, and it's saying that this is D, which I believe is this thing right here. Dude, Chris, what's your last name? I'm trying to remember. I'm really bad with names. I think this thing goes, see, it's got 2 little holes right here, so it's supposed to screw into something, and I can't, does that go right there? Ah, aha, yes, that's right, because this thing can hold 2, like floor roller moppy things. So you have a little divider right here that you can put in between so that you can put one right here, and then you have the one that's attached to the Dyson. So that is super cool. Now, we just need to know exactly what nougats and bits we need to get that thing attached. Now this is making sense. I'm also gonna need a screwdriver, which I don't think is in there. So we're looking at J. J are the little screws. So let's see if we got that on in here. Let me see. Let me just take all these out. Let's go through them real quick. Make sure. Of course, they give you the Allen wrench that every kit comes with these days. This is what I need right here. This is going to be the screw that we're going to use. You also have short bolts and you have long bolts. This is the other screw that I'm... Oh, there may be some medium-sized ones in here too. Look, this is short and that's medium. And then you have your long ones. You definitely know your long ones. Chris Hall. Oh, Chris, yeah. How you been, man? You been doing good? Okay. Oh, okay. Like Okay, that goes in. Can y'all see it, y'all? Let me bring you guys on down just a little bit. Just like that. Okay, so we're going to have this little guy is going to go through these two holes right there. And we're going to use these screws right here to get that into there so that it stays. But I need a screwdriver to be able to get this thing. When will we be on again? Honestly, I don't know. You never know when we're going to be on. I just kind of sometimes come on whenever I have something that needs to be assembled usually. And so we got that right now, so I'm on. Just be glad you made it. Do you get a notification whenever I come live? How does that work? I've never really known how the Amazon notification thingy works, or even if they have notifications. How did you find out about when we go live? All right, so I found these little screwdrivers that came with some other kits. I'm surprised that this little kit didn't come with one, but let's see if this will work. Oh yeah, that's screwing in. Okay, so now we just got to get it nice and lined up. Screw that one on in, just like that. You know what, I want to go ahead and place the other one before I get it too tight to make sure that I can get it in without having to undo it. So we're just going to screw that one on in like that. And just like that. I want to do more live streams. It's just a matter literally of time. We're so busy these days. I don't know if you know, we started homeschooling our kids. And because of that, she is, doing a lot of that teaching stuff with them. She was a teacher for 16 years, so she kind of knows what she's doing, but it still takes up a lot of time during the day. This one's a little bit bigger on the head right there, so I figured I'd give it a shot. See, oh yeah, that's a lot easier. So she's been doing that, and then whenever I can go live, I try to go live. I just, it's not every day. It's not on a schedule. It's just kind of like, hey, Lane's live. All right, so that is how this little first part goes together right here. But now it also mentions B. And B is the one that has all of the accessory racks, which is this guy right here. And it's saying that there's looks like two bolts are going to go into these two holes right here. Y'all see that? So what we need to do, okay, which way does it go? No, it's got to go this way. Yeah, it's got to go. The reason why it's got to go this way and not this way is because if you were to put this part on the bottom right here, your accessories would bump into your big brush head and you wouldn't have enough room down here, and you'd have to bend down pretty far to get those. But if you do it this way, the accessories start up here and not down here, so you have some headway there. And you'll also tell because your threads on the bottom here are nice and threaded for the bolt to go through. This side does not have that. It's just like a little nougat right there. So what we want to do now is grab our longer bolts. It's going to go through the plate right here on both sides, coming through just like that. And then make sure you have your accessories turned the right way. And what we're going to want to do is screw this. That's not working. Screw this right on into here. I'm going to go ahead and start this one off as well. Like that. And then this is where you're going to need your Allen wrench to be able to get these things nice and tight. Nice long bolts here too, which is good since you're dealing with this long piece of metal that's going to be, standing up. Very easy to turn these in too because there's nothing in the way, so you can just literally swivel it all the way around just like this until it falls out. So we're just gonna try that again. Let's see. Like that. There we go. Somebody needs to make a way to where these things like stay and they can't fall out. That would be an amazing invention. Ah! All right. See if I can get them tight. Get it right, get it tight. There we go. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. Now we're looking good. Boom. All right. Now, we got that part in. It's looking good, coming together. All of our accessories are gonna go right there. Let's check our instructions to see what's next. We're gonna put, oh, okay, that makes sense now. So now we're gonna put the other piece, the top piece, on this long part right here. But to do that, I didn't know what these were for. We need these two little guys, because these are gonna slide. Look, watch, let me pick y'all up a little bit so y'all can see what we got going on right here. Let me see, I gotta go a little bit higher. So you see this little hole right here? This is basically gonna be like a little brace. I think it's gonna go, boom, that way. And we just gotta get the screw lined up right there, and then this piece is gonna slide on like that, and then there's a screw on this one as well that we're gonna screw in right there. So we need, on this one, it says do not over tighten the screws. And we're using little screws. They actually have a screwdriver here, so I'm gonna assume it's this one right here. It's the little guys. It's got a screwdriver head on the top right there. So I'm just gonna take this and line that hole up right there. Gotta go to low power mode. Amazon using up too much of that battery juice. And then we're just gonna put this little guy right on into here. I should plug you guys on in so we don't lose you. Let's see. Okay, let me see if I can I can't seem to get it started. Okay, go in and start. There we go, got it, going in, just like that. And then we're just gonna tighten this little bad boy on up right there, going in. Boom, do not over tighten, that's what it said. Now we're gonna do the same thing, but on this side. Slide on in. Oh, let me get my screw. That one right there. Again, your little short screw. Line up my holes. And that one went in nice and easy. Just gonna finger tighten it a little bit, and then we'll grab this and we'll tighten it a little further, but we're not gonna over tighten it. All right, now, the next thing that we want to do, okay, so this is interesting. I should have mentioned this, is that it looks like in the picture, it shows that you put these slats onto the top bar and then you drop that on into here. I kind of did it backwards, but I don't think that it's gonna matter. So what you wanna do now, first of all, make sure that you have these holes on the outside. So like this is gonna be against the wall right here and the vacuum's gonna be right here. You wanna put this one like this. Boom. Now we're just gonna take the two other smaller screws that match and we're gonna pop these in right here on the side. I'm assuming this is why they tell you not to over tighten, because you wanna make sure that you have enough space right here to be able to get these screws in, and it's not gonna be too tight if you have to undo it just to loosen it up a little bit to where you can maneuver it just a bit. But these are going in flawlessly, which is fantastic. It means they're machined perfectly. Can't hold on to things. See if I can get a little closer for you guys so y'all can see. And let's bring you guys on up. There we go. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and put this guy right on into there, and then we're just gonna take this and screw that one on in. Cool. All right, that's that. Now, we're getting it done. Get her done. Now, let's see, do not over time, put that in, got the screws in, done. Now we're gonna do the little nougats. I call these the little nougats right here, and these are the things that hold your accessories on, and they're gonna go right here. They just kind of like clip in like that. There's a little square pegs right there, and they kind of like seat into there. So you're gonna put them in, and then they go down a little bit, but then there's also a little hole right there that's gonna screw into this little hole right here so that it stays right there nice and tight. So let me go ahead and grab this, and this is again the screwdriver. So we're just gonna take our time and install each one of these. I'm bring you on down just a little bit. I'll get you all a little closer so y'all can see. And, oops. I don't know if it's easier to put this like this or to put the screw in first, but this is working right here. Here we go. Press that down. There we go. Screwing it on in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Going in. Yeah. Awesome. Hey, looks like we got somebody else in here. What's going on? The message has been hidden. Hi, Eva. I just said I saw a bunch of he's, but then looks like a bot hit it or something. I don't know. So we need to do that 4 times now because there's places for 4 accessories. Let me go ahead and bring you guys on down just a little bit so y'all can see like that. Need nougat. What are these for? I still haven't figured out what those are for. And we'll get to that in a bit, I guess. All right, so we're gonna put this guy right here and we're gonna grab one of these. You know what? This would be a lot easier for me if I could turn. There we go. Because I'm right-handed. Put that on in. I like to put my knee down on the base right here just for stabilization. Kind of use your knees to hold it all into place. And then you can really make that go a lot faster. Put this one right here. Grab another bolt. Put that onto the screwdriver. Put that in. And get it started. Hold this. Get it going. Get it going in. All right, just like that. Boom, shakalaka. Last one. This should be perfect for all of our accessories. Get started, just like that. Screw it on in. All right, nice. Is it in? There we go. All right. Nice and tight, all the way down. That is great. Now, okay, what's next? We still have these little nougats right here. Let's see, that was step 3. I don't know what this means. Oh, it says do not pull back. Okay, I figured it out. So just to let y'all know, there's an instruction right here saying don't pull these things back. It's gonna break them. May have been nice if these would have been metal so that you wouldn't have that issue, but I'm assuming, I don't know why they're not. Everything else is metal. Let's see. Okay, now we're gonna, okay, this comes time for the cord, which oh, are there little clippy things on the back? Oh, that's what these are. These are for the cord. So whenever you're on the back right here, you run your cord up through here and you can clip these guys into the back so that it holds your cord into place. That's so smart. I love it. And then it's gonna go all the way on up. Let me get you guys straight again. Gonna go all the way up to here. So you'll have your cord along the back, coming up through this channel, all the way into this hole, sticking up right here, and then you'll just see a little bit of cord right here, and then you have your Dyson base station holder thingy. I don't know exactly what it's called, but, oh, all that is in the house, installed on the wall. I guess I need to go and get that to really get this thing completed, but I do have, just to look at the instructions, because I do have 2 of these little bolts left. I don't know if those are for anything. Let me look at our instructions real quick. Okay, that's the cord keeper. Okay, so the last thing is just to put the Dyson onto this thing. And they tell you for which model, like if you have the V10, V11, like each hole up, y'all can't see that, hang on, let's go on up, we gotta bring y'all on up, bring it on up. So each hole right here is for a different version of the Dyson. So just to let y'all know, on the instructions, they did a really good job of denoting this. It'd be nice if they had actual words. But the V10, V11, and are the top hole. The V6 is this middle hole, and then the V7 and V8 is this bottom hole. So we're corresponding to this one, and this one. And then you have the bottom holes for each of those. V10, V11 is the top one, V6 is the middle, and V7, V8 is this one right here. So you just simply use your screws to be able to get that dock you know, these dock things that come with your Dyson. You use that to be able to get them all up onto there. But let's go ahead and go on inside, and I want to get our Dyson and see what we can make happen here. So let me just go ahead and unscrew you guys real quick. I should have did this before I went live, huh? Wasn't thinking. All right, I think everybody might be home too. Having fun on the swing back there. All right, let's see. Let me go get all the things. We can at least test out a few of these things. This stand is great for not having to put holes in your wall, which this is one issue that we had right here. We weren't thinking about where we were putting this, and this is in the way of this right here, so we can't really fit anything right here. So that sucks. But let me have this, and they have some other accessories up here. Let me grab this basket. No, we should probably just bring this whole basket right here. All right. Let's go see how these accessories hold onto the stand, so that we'll see if, like, you know, certain ones are heavy and they don't work, or if they all work, which would be nice. Test this thing out. All right, so let me put you guys back onto the tripod here. Excuse the wibbly wobbly. Bring you guys on down to where y'all can see those accessory things. Just like that. All right, so I'm gonna just go through the accessories that we have. I don't know which ones you guys have. We'll start with some of your basic ones, like a crevice tool right here. Just simply slides right onto that right there. Holds nicely, feels good. It's got plenty of room to be able to grab onto there and not fall off. Loving it. So we have this little brush guy right here. Plenty of room right here in between the two, so they're not gonna like knock each other that much. And good use of space right there. So far, so good. Let's see, let me see what else we got. Oh, look, we have one of these guys. Can bring down that if we need to. Sit that little guy right there. Man, this actually looks really nice. And I love how they're angled out so that whenever you're going to use your vacuum, you can grab it right here, and all you have to do, like, it's at the perfect angle for just grabbing and pulling up or putting back down. So there's no, like, you know, lifting out weird anything, opening something up. It's just all right there. So I really, really like that. Let's see what else we got. Okay, this is an older one. So you have this older style right here, because we used to have an older vacuum. We can test that out. Then they also gave us these adapters if you used to have the really old ones. Actually, we probably don't even need this adapter anymore. It barely even fits. But like we had a Dyson, God, what was that, like a 06, back in 05. I think it's a DC67 or something like that. And this would make the adapters for these type of things. So adapters fit on there nicely. And let's see if this one fits. This looks a little smaller. Yeah, that one doesn't fit on there. Can you do it like this? Nope. So this is the floor brush. Again, this is the older model though. So you probably have an updated model because that one's really old. We have this like curtain brush type of thing right here. It's like a smaller rolly brush. This one's interesting because it's the newer design. So it's got the little nougat right there to pop it on and off. But it also has all the connections down here. I can't tell if that hole is bigger or not. So let's see. Ah, fits! Ha! Perfect! That's awesome. This is another older style one that kind of matches. I'm curious to know, this one looks a little bit bigger? No, nope, doesn't. Okay. So these old, like really old ones that have this kind of clicky madooter, I don't know what exactly it's called, don't fit. Let's see, anything else? Do we have any other parts? Nope, that all goes to the other thing. And that's that, yeah. So this looks fantastic. I love how easy this is. I love how easy it is to get them on and off. And then I just need to get the Dyson installed right up here. The canister should, up here, the canister should pop out just a little bit and come right on down to here. You have I can see the clear line right here, and it's gonna be perfect. All right, so I got the Dyson all nice and attached up right here. First of all, it looks good. Honestly, it takes up less space than where we had it because we had it right here. And being that we could just push it over, we're able to have a little bit more room right here on the floor, which is fantastic. Whenever it came to installing this, it was super simple. Let me go ahead and take the vacuum off. First of all, y'all saw how easy that just slides right on up out of there. This little guy's just gonna pop on up like that. And you can see you have one bolt right here that you're going to put into those already threaded holes for you, and then there's one up here that you put onto there. Then you just simply slide this guy on, run your cord all the way on through there, and you're good to go. So what I did too on the back here is using these clips that they give you, I just simply doubled the cord down once and then brought it right back up because our plug was up here. And I just think that it looks super good. You don't see the cord barely at all. And you still have all the attachment spots on the bottom there. We have been loving this thing. If you guys are looking for a great way to not have to drill holes in your walls for your Dyson, definitely go and check out this right here. If y'all are looking for a fantastic way to not have to drill holes into your wall for your Dyson, you want a nice stand. Also, another nice thing about this is if you move things around in your house and you don't want your Dyson where it is anymore, you can just simply move the entire stand to wherever you want it and you don't have to drill even more holes into your wall. So this is definitely awesome. If y'all are looking for a fantastic Dyson floor stand, y'all go and check out this one right here from TechOrbits. And thank you again to them for partnering with me on this so I could show y'all how this thing goes together and kind of how everything fits into here and whatnot. Thank y'all for watching. And thanks for Chris for showing up and chatting with me. And Dad out.